Welcome everyone to another ISACA Square Table. The Square Table today with the title Safeguarding Digital Assets Risk Management in Crypto Custody with DORA Alignment. I would love to welcome you on behalf of ISACA Netherlands chapter as the organizer and host for the Square Tables, the webinars from ISACA, as well as our collaboration with Nuria, the IT Internal Auditors Institute in the IT Auditors Institute in the Netherlands. My name is Ramzi Masri. I'm going to be your host and moderator for tonight. I would like to just go quickly through some details, basically the house rules. So if you attend in full 50 minutes, you will get the CPEs automatically to the email that you have registered with. This presentation will be recorded and we will be announcing soon how you can access those webinars later on. The slides will be shared after the session on our website. If you have any questions, please use the Q&A section in the webinar. It will be on your top right corner. The chat is being monitored by me and by other moderators, but also feel free to socialize with each other. This is also part of our networking experience. In case you have requests to the moderator, please use the internal chat that reaches only the moderator, or private chat that only reaches me, and then I can answer your question right away. So we do have one thing to ask everyone. Basically, when you register, you will get an email. So please confirm your email. Anyone who registered, we're still, let's say, fixing our website to go into the proper registration place. Anyone who registered and did not receive a link, or if you know anyone who did not receive a link, double check with them that they actually confirm their email. That's an important aspect. I would love also to basically talk about the next steps, or let's say the next events. We do have, sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties today. We do have some upcoming webinars. The next one is 29th of January, Innovating the Human Factor in an Increasing Manipulative Cybersecurity World. I would really suggest that you go right away and register. The registration link should be underneath the presentation now. And also on 19th of February, we have Balancing Agility with IT Governance, Risk and Security. And by the way, in between, we might announce another webinar. So please follow our page on LinkedIn and also follow ISACA.nl, the website, for the agenda, because there are coming other events. On the physical events, so 5th of February, we have Cybersecurity Threat Database, the Dutch Innovation. That's going to be in Eindhoven. So that's the southern part, or let's say the southern roundtables. And 9th of April, from server room to boardroom. I think this one will be in Utrecht, if I'm not mistaken. We also started this year a new thing, which is our podcast. The first edition is coming 19th of February, IT Audit and CSRD, from Data to Report. So please stay tuned. We're going to announce also on Webinar Geek how to access and get CPEs for it. We also have a big shout out and thank you for all our volunteers. That's going to be the 26th of February, the Volunteer Appreciation Day. This is a special event for volunteers and those interested in volunteering. Please reach out if you would like to have more details. Without further ado, I would really go to our speaker. And Koken, let me get you on stage. Welcome to the ISACA webinars. And we would like you to maybe take the screen sharing. Let me stop my screen sharing and ask you to take over.
Wait a second. I guess. Do you see my screen? Yes, I guess. Good evening, everyone. Cryptocurrencies are blockchain, and cryptocurrencies and blockchain are growing fast. And a report by Chainalysis from Europe became the largest crypto economy in 2023, making up over 25% of global transaction volume. But with the growth come big challenges. In 2023, crypto crimes like hacks, scams caused losses of over $3.8 billion. These numbers show a serious gap in security and risk management in the crypto sector. While the technology grows quickly, many companies are not prepared to handle these risks, and the EU is working to fix this with new regulations like DORA and MiCA to make the ecosystem safer. I'm Gökhan Polat from Istanbul, and I am very excited to be here with ISACA Netherlands community. I am founder of Clever.io, focusing on digital trust, risk management, and compliance in blockchain and Web3. I'm also an advisor at FinTech Istanbul, a member of ISACA's Emerging Technology Advisor Group, and the advisory board member of BT Group, a blockchain infrastructure provider in Turkey. As a former director of enterprise risk management at a leading crypto asset service provider in Turkey, I've gained first-hand experience addressing the unique challenges of this sector, and tonight I plan to share this information with you. Today I am with you with this topic because I have been trying to raise awareness in the ISACA community about the crypto sector, which is changing industries very fast. But I see a big opportunities for risk management and security experts as this sector evolves and corporate actors are entering. Frankly, as an experienced risk expert, learning about the crypto and its dynamics has been very challenging. The risks are unique, the like custody issues and market changes, and the speed of innovation makes it even harder. In this presentation, I'm not here to give a legal or technical explanation of DORA. Instead, I'll share the insights as a risk expert I've gained as a consultant for BT Guru, a blockchain provider for banks working in this dynamic and ever-evolving ecosystem. As you see, we have some learning objectives. At the end of this presentation, I hope we all achieve these objectives.
Gokhan, can I interrupt you for 1 minute? I had a question for the audience that I forgot to post.
Please go on.
And it's related to this one. So you will get a question. Please answer it to your best knowledge. We have 1 minute left for answers, so please. I can see a lot of answers coming in, but we would love everyone to answer if you can. So if anyone is wondering, the question is, what is the most known backed cryptocurrency? Is it Bitcoin, Tether, or Ethereum? Okay, we have 10 seconds, so if you have not yet answered,
it's a
please go
tough
ahead.
question.
It is because let's say the trick is in the term in the middle. So I see a lot of people answered in a different way, and I know why, but we wanted to know like how much people are involved in the yeah. So these are the results. Basically, 81 answered Bitcoin, 21 answered Tether, which is the correct actually answer within the three, and 16 answered Ethereum. So maybe I guess during the presentation that will be also covered. What is the difference between backed and non-backed cryptocurrencies? Thank you, Gokhan, and sorry for taking a bit of your time. But
no problem. Thank you for your questions. We are aiming at an engaged presentation. In my presentation, we'll begin by exploring the crypto ecosystem, understanding its growth and key players. Then we'll look at the threat landscape, focusing on the unique risks in the sector. Next, I'll introduce DORA as a framework to address these risks, followed by practical insights into ICT risk management for CASPs. based on my industry experience. Finally, we'll wrap up by connecting everything and emphasizing how DORA helps build trust and resilience in the crypto space. Let's start with a short survey. Do you have any professional experience working in the cryptocurrency sector? Can you help me here for the survey, Ramzi?
Can you guys hear me? So we're going to have this survey for 90 seconds. Please go ahead.
I am asking this question because it's very important for me. There are very few risk audit and governance experts working in this sector, but this sector urgently need this kind of expertise. I guess all you heard about FTX and its big failure. In the report of FTX, it is mentioned that one of the main results of this failure is absence of risk management and audit experts. So for a long time, I have been encouraging my colleagues to get a step into this entertaining and challenging sector. So I would love to learn how many of you have this kind of experience.
Yeah, we got around 115 answers. We still have 20 seconds, so it would be really nice if anyone who did not respond yet, please go in and respond if you don't mind. So 10 seconds. 9, 8.
I spent very bad 4 days. I was very ill.
I can imagine. It's the season, unfortunately. So let me show the results.
I cannot see the results. Please tell me.
I can tell you. So we do have 95%, 117 answers said no, and 5%, which is only 6 people, said yes.
Okay,
so
it's good. It's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. They did not have a professional experience, but yeah. Then the first question was a good one to start them into the field.
Yeah. Now, let's dive into. Throughout my presentation, you will see some reports of some key players in of the industry, crypto industry. If you want to check them and download with reading the QR code. Let's start with A16Z crypto. Some of you might already be familiar with them, but for those who aren't, this is a great place to begin. As one of the top venture capital firms investing in blockchain and crypto projects, A16Z shares its insights to highlight opportunities, tackle challenges, and inspire innovation in this dynamic sector. The State of Crypto report they publish annually has become a trusted benchmark for tracking the industry's progress and guiding businesses, developers, and investors. The 2024 edition reveals significant growth with over 220 million monthly active crypto addresses and a surge in developer activity, particularly on platforms like Solana, Base, and Bitcoin. Solana, for example, saw its share of blockchain builders more than double, reflecting its growing promise. These trends make the report a vital resource for understanding where the industry is headed and how to navigate it. Similarly, CoinGecko's 2024 annual crypto industry report focuses on market performance. Here again, there is a QR code. You can read it and check the report in detail. It shows the total crypto market cap grew by 98% in 2024, peaking at $3.91 trillion in December before settling at $3.40 trillion by the end of Q4 of 2024. In Q4 alone, the market cap increased by 45.7%, underscoring the ecosystem's strength. Daily trading volumes also surged, averaging 200 billion in Q4, more than doubling from Q3. Bitcoin remains dominant, accounting for 53.6% of the total market cap and outperformed traditional investments throughout the year. Exciting developments like the rise of AI-related crypto projects and Solana overtaking Ethereum as a leading chain for decentralized exchanges further demonstrates the ecosystem's dynamism. Together, these reports present a clear picture of why the crypto sector is so important. It's not just about growth, it's about diversification, innovation, and the increasing role of crypto in global markets. But with this growth comes complexity and challenges. Understanding these dynamics is critical for risk management and long-term success in ecosystem. Building on what we've seen so far about the rapid growth of the crypto sector, now let's focus on its geographic distribution as highlighted in the 2024 Geography of Crypto report by Chainalysis. Chainalysis is a very important company providing this kind of reports and AML KYC tools. Chainalysis, a trusted blockchain analytics platform, and is providing this kind of insights. According to this report, Central, Northern, and Western Europe emerges as a key region, accounting for 21.7% of global cryptocurrency value received. Within this region, the United Kingdom leads by a wide margin, receiving nearly $250 billion in cryptocurrency value over the past year. Following closely are Germany, France, and the Netherlands, showcasing strong market activity and adoption rates. These trends align with what we saw earlier in previous slides, which highlighted how Europe remains a significant contributor to the overall market cap growth and developer activity. This geographic distribution is important because it reflects not only where the growth is happening, but also the varying risks and challenges across regions. For example, as we saw earlier, Solana's rise as a leading blockchain for decentralized exchange trading and Ethereum Layer 2's growing transactions are largely driven by activity in regions like Europe and North America. These hotspots of crypto adoption bring innovation, but also highlight the need for effective risk management and regulatory frameworks, especially as market activity continues to diversify. This interconnectedness makes frameworks like DORA even more critical, as they provide a unified approach to addressing these shared challenges. Now, let me share a moment from an event I organized during my time as a risk services business development leader at AY Turkey. I am not just a risk technologist expert. I love marketing and I sometimes spend lots of time in business development. And in this event, focus on technologies supporting data protection. And I had prepared a closing speech to summarize everything we discussed at the end of the event. But as always happens, the speakers before me exceeded their time, leaving me with little room for my planned talk. So I decided to take a different approach. I had a few minutes to explain my insights. So I told the story of a big bad wolf and the three little pigs. You all know it, I guess. A story about the three pigs building houses, one of straw, one of sticks, and one of bricks. The big bad wolf easily blows down the first two houses, but he can't destroy the top brick house. I use this story to make a simple but important point about cyber risk management. In the world of cybersecurity, there is no excuse for weak defenses. Any vulnerability, no matter how small, is like leaving your house made of straw or sticks. It becomes an entry point for the big bad wolf of the cyber world. These wolves in the form of hackers, attackers, and malicious actors. Now let's look at the relationship of crypto sector actors with big bad wolves. Here we see another report from Chainalysis 2024 Crypto Crime Report. According to their data, In 2023, $24.2 billion worth of cryptocurrency flowed into illicit addresses. While this sounds alarming, it represents only 0.34% of the total on-chain transaction volume. What does this tell us? On one hand, it's a small percentage showing that the vast majority of crypto transactions are legitimate. But on the other hand, the sheer dollar amount, like 24.2 billion, highlights the massive scale of illicit activity in the ecosystem. This emphasizes two critical points: the potential misuse of blockchain technology, which needs to be addressed urgently, and the importance of robust compliance, monitoring, and risk management practices, particularly for crypto asset service providers, CAS. While frameworks like MiCA and better compliance practices are steps in the right direction, this data shows we still have a long way to go. And this is another report. This report is from Sanctions Scanner. I guess if you are from financial sector, you are familiarized with Sanctions Scanner. In Sanctions Scanner 2023-2024 Financial Crime Compliance Report. In this report, based on a global survey involving over like 400 professionals from 50 countries, offering broad perspective on financial crime trends. Again, you can also download this report freely from internet. Here's what the data tells us. Identity theft lists as the most prevalent type of crime, accounting for 42% of reported activities. This underscores how critical it is to protect user information in the crypto space. Cyber attacks and data breaches come in second at 28%, highlighting the vulnerabilities in digital infrastructure and the constant threats posed by bad actors. Payment fraud and transaction manipulation, including tactics like double spending, make up 19%, showing how transaction level risk can undermine trust in crypto platforms. And finally, insider fraud and collusion represent 11%, as a reminder that risks aren't just coming from external, sometimes they come also from within our organization. Here are the list of risks span various domains, from the market behavior to technical vulnerabilities in crypto sector, market volatility and its implications, evolving regulatory landscape, privacy concerns, security and custody risks, compliance obligations, scams, fraud, and phishing risks. Now, if we look at the bar chart on the right side, it's evident that crypto hacks are a growing threat. The total value stolen in crypto hacks has skyrocketed, reaching $3.8 billion in 2022, up from just $0.1 billion in 2016. I think that this sharp increase reflects not just the growth of the market, but also sophistication of bad actors. They learn better than us, I guess. And these slides provides a snapshot of some of the most significant incidents in 2024 hacking events. The names and numbers here are not just data points, they represent a real financial losses and trust erosion within the crypto space. Bezirix, for instance, faced a staggering loss of $234.9 million, while PlayDAP recorded an even larger breach of like $290 million. Incidents like this show that no platform, big or small, is immune to cyber threats. Even prominent players like Kraken and Bitforex have suffered breaches. The diverse range of platforms on this list, from decentralized exchanges to finance apps and even Discord servers like Genius AI, reflects the multifaceted nature of the risks in crypto ecosystem. Here is another survey Please, Ramsey, help me. As you saw, there is a huge, how can I explain? It's very exciting sector. There are lots of hacks, there are lots of problems, but it's growing, it's changing, it's dimensions. So, what do you think? Will you enjoy to take part in this sector as part of your career journey?
Yep, I'm gonna put the survey. So
Okay.
it's live now. You have 90 seconds to respond. So please go ahead. I see
Oh.
the first response came in, not for me, too risky.
Okay,
But we
okay,
have others
Ramsey,
that
may I
are
ask you a
challenging.
question? I guess I just have half an hour, right? We are ending at 8.
Yeah. But
Oh,
I would say like we do need another 30 seconds, and then maybe we can stop it. I know that you have more slides, but
no, okay.
I want
I
to show
don't.
you the answers also. Up till
Okay,
now,
okay,
we do
good.
have a good
Don't hurry.
interaction. That's around, yeah, maybe closer to 50%.
I really wonder if I could manage to increase the number of people aiming to go in this sector.
Up till now, 30 said not for me, 51 challenging, 17 saying exciting and full of opportunities.
Just
So
7%.
17 people.
17, nice, good.
Yeah, and we still have 30 seconds to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you can go ahead and cast your vote, we would appreciate it. You have only 20 seconds. So, last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, automatically. So these are the results. Around 31% of the people who joined our quick poll said not for me, too risky.
Okay,
54% said challenging but interested,
it's
and
good.
16% said exciting and full of opportunities. So
Yes.
how I see it is the majority is, or let's say almost 70% are more into being interested and
Yes,
exciting
so
about it.
let's keep in touch because maybe first we should also put ourselves in this changing world to increase our understanding, knowledge. So please keep in touch each other, and I am trying to share some notes, some documentations, some insights, and become the member of local crypto communities. This will help you a lot. Okay, I guess I should go on because I have very limited time.
Yep,
I
go ahead.
Okay, let's take a moment to explore the concept of yin yang. I am sure you all heard about this topic, a symbol of balance from Eastern philosophy. It reminds us that opposites are interconnected. Light cannot exist without darkness, and every positive carries the potential for a negative. This idea beautifully mirrors the relationship between digital technologies and cyber risks. Digital transformation has brought extraordinary benefits. Think of how we rely on digital tools for speed, efficiency, and innovation. These technologies drive global economies, connect people across the world, and revolutionize industries. But our increased reliance on interconnected system makes us more susceptible to cyber threats. Attackers are more sophisticated, systems are more complex, and disruptions can ripple through entire industries in an instant. The lesson is here clear. Progress and risk are intertwined. Challenge and progress. We cannot enjoy the benefits of digital transformation without acknowledging and addressing its vulnerabilities. Our role as professionals is the space in this space is to find the balance, leveraging the opportunities while preparing for the risks. This balance is at the heart of frameworks like DORA, helping us navigate this duality in a secure and resilient way. Let's now dive into DORA. I will just provide little information about DORA because you can find lots of information in YouTube, in other parts. The Digital Operation Resilience Act, a landmark regulation from the European Union that marks a major step forward in managing ICT risks. It aims to bring order and consistency to the complex landscape of ICT risk management in the financial services sector across the EU. I guess it's fair to say that DORA has two primary objectives: to comprehensively address ICT risk management for financial services, recognizing the growing threats posed by digital dependencies and cyber risks, and to harmonize risk management regulations across all EU member states. This means no more fragmented approaches. DORA ensures everyone is on the same page. DORA applies a wide array of financial entities, harmonizing the rules for digital operational resilience across the financial sector. It covers almost 21 different types of financial entities, including banks, insurers, reinsurers, brokers, payments institutions, investments firms, notably crypto asset service providers. This scope highlights the EU's commitments to creating a comprehensive digital trust ecosystem for finance sector. What is the operational resilience? As you see on the screen, DORA also provides a clear definition. As it is hard, digital operational resilience is about ensuring that a financial entity can continue to operate smoothly and deliver services reliably, even when faced with disruption like cyber attacks, system failures, or third-party service issues. To achieve the resilience objective we described in the previous slide, DORA also defines six key components that collectively work together against ICT risk. In the first, ICT risk management framework outlined in Articles 5 to 16 focus on governance, roles, and responsibilities. It's about setting up a robust framework for managing ICT risk. In the second one, next one, ICT-related incident management, classification, and reporting detailed in Articles 17 to 23 ensures that incidents are properly classified and reported. Then we have digital operational resilience testing covered in Articles 24 to 27. Testing is a cornerstone of DORA, and whether it is through regular ICT tools or more advanced methods like threat-led penetration testing, ensuring that systems and people are well prepared for potential threats. Moving on, managing ICT third-party risk from Articles 28 to 30 recognize the risks tied to relying on external providers. The fifth component, oversight framework for critical ICT third-party providers in Articles 31 to 44 builds on the previous one. It requires organizations to maintain information registers and submit annual reports to regulators, ensuring greater accountability and oversight. And the final, I love it a lot, information and intelligence sharing in Article 45 emphasizes the importance of collaboration. I love it a lot because this is revolutionary. It encourages the exchange of cyber threat intelligence between entities to collectively address threats and strengthen the ecosystem. I'm sure we all heard stories about how smart bad actors collaborate. They are better than us in collaboration. Some even tell about hacker parties that they play pool, drink beers, and plan their next targets. This is the power of communication. They are somehow managing a project, right? Now, entities will support each other against these bad actors with collaborating according to DORA. Together, these components demonstrate DORA's comprehensive approach to operational resilience. It's not just about protecting individual organizations, but creating a stronger and safer ecosystem for all. And And DORA is not only the player here in crypto ecosystem, by the way. There are other key legislations working together to create a comprehensive framework for this crypto ecosystem. First, there's a MICA, the Markets in Crypto Assets Regulation. MICA is all about providing clear rules for crypto markets. I guess this is a very strategic step of EU to becoming the center of crypto ecosystem, because if you provide clear baseline, secure the risk baseline, you are creating a clear sector. It ensures transparency, stability, and consumer protection. Think of it as setting the ground rules for how crypto businesses like CAS should operate in the EU. It aims to make crypto market fairer, safer, while encouraging innovation. And there is already an AML package which includes anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing measures. This legislation is crucial because it ensures that financial transactions, including crypto, are monitored for an illicit activities. It complements MICA by enforcing strict controls on the traceability of crypto transactions. Now let's take a closer look at the relationship between MICA and DORA. MICA is a very specific, it's all about crypto assets. It sets the rules for their issues, trading, management, with the goal of protecting investors and ensuring market integrity. On the other hand, DORA takes a broader approach. It focuses on ICT risk management and operational resilience, not just for CAPS, but for all financial entities in the EU. I guess it resembles like the relationship between ISO 27001 and CMMI cybersecurity approach. ISO 27001 just provide you the controls, but CMMI cybersecurity framework provide a maturity level to help you to find in which level you can apply the cybersecurity controls. And DORA helps us how should we apply these controls. And this is my understanding. All right, I think we can all agree the DORA with its requirements sets a solid baseline for CAPS. Now, let me take you a step forward and show you the technology infrastructure of a typical crypto exchange. This will help you visualize how we can integrate security controls aligned with DORA's requirements into this setup. By understanding this architecture, we can identify where and how to embed resilience and risk management measures effectively. Here, admin layer. This is like the brain of exchange. It manages user accounts, stores client data securely, and ensures wallet and pool accounts are organized. The matching engine is key here. It matches buy and sell orders, handles transactions, and even interacts with decentralized apps. Integration layer connects the exchange to the outside world. It works with blockchains to execute transactions, taps into external liquidity providers to maintain market flow, and integrates third-party apps and payment systems to enhance functionality. Access layer, here's where users like us interact. It includes the web and app interfaces, secure logins, and APIs that let developers integrate external systems. Basically, it ensures users can trade safely and easily. So when you place a trade, the access layer takes your request to the admin layer, the matching engine processes it, and the integration layer ensures the transaction is executed on the blockchain or through liquidity providers. It's a well-oiled machine working behind the scenes to make trading fast, secure, and seamless. Now, think of the controls we can apply in these systems: access control, data encryption, monitoring, logging, redundancy and disaster recovery, multi-factor authentication, session management, anti-phishing measures, user data anonymization, or general controls like penetration testing, patch management, incident response plans, compliance audits. Now we apply DORA requirements according to this setup. Here I created this simple list just to show you the unique and diverse risk, some of the risk of the caps. This can be accepted as a risk profile of a crypto asset service provider. Let me drink a water. While there are some similarities to traditional financial entities, caps face challenges that go beyond the norm, dealing with compliance, financial, operational, and strategic risk, each with its complexities. The key takeaway is that when applying DORA to caps, especially for the ICT risk management, we need a tailored solutions. Copying strategies from the banks or other entities won't work. Caps require approaches that address their specific vulnerabilities and realities. For example, key management risks are extremely critical, and losing these means irreversible losses. Smart contract vulnerabilities are another challenge. A single coding flaw can lead a major exploit. And recently, we have been working with a company to build their enterprise risk management capacity guided by DORA's principles in a crypto sector company. Using these 7 principles of effective risk management, I analyzed their current practices and assigned a maturity level similar to CMMI model. For example, if their practices align at maturity level 2, we could say that they were well positioned to meet DORA's requirements. For example, let's discuss 3 of them together when DORA's specific requirements really stand out. First, integration. DORA mandates that ICT risk management must be part of the overall risk management system, as highlighted in Article 6/1. This means embedding ICT risks into every decision and process, ensuring it's not treated as an isolated function, but as a core part of operations. Second, dynamism. Risk evolve, and DORA addresses this direct in Article 6/5, requiring the ICT risk management framework to be reviewed at least annually or after major ICT incidents. This ensures the framework adapts to new threats and incorporates lessons learned, keeping it relevant and effective. And after analyzing DORA and its expectations, we created this high-level overview. It highlights the need for an ICT risk management framework designed to build and achieve a digital operation resilience strategy that fulfills the following requirements. If you take a look, you will see. I guess these are not new for a risk security experts, because we already know what does 3 line of defense model. But the important thing, DORA provides us a common baseline, common approach to apply for. It says that first, we should create an ICT risk management framework, and this management framework should have a digital operation resiliency strategy with the aligned ICT risk management with business goals, impact tolerance levels with risk appetite, high-level risk appetite. You should align your security understanding, your security tolerance level with high-level organizational risk appetite. It's wonderful to declare this understanding. Security objectives with KPIs, key areas, and other metrics. This is another important thing, because without following or monitoring these KPIs, we will not able to understand if we are achieving the robust or proper maturity level for our organizations. Outline architecture and necessary changes, detailed incident detection and prevention mechanisms, and it goes on this way. Here, there are also mentioning about control types, strategies, people skills and capabilities, processes, organizational structures. If any of you are very familiar with COVID components, 7 components, you will see there is a very it resembles the DORA's approach, because DORA says us you should apply controls, not just at technical controls. You should first define the administrative controls. You should define first your strategy, then you should define a organizational roles, organizational structures, policies, procedures, and then monitor and create proper infrastructure and technical controls. And you should also make tests, and you should also keep a list of your vulnerabilities, incidents, your third parties, and with the help of 3 lines of defense model, you will implement a monitoring system, proper monitoring system. As we all know, in the third line of defense, cybersecurity, risk management, internal control, in somehow human resource or legal departments make reconnaissance, make monitoring on the behalf of governance structures. And the independent independent internal audit department in the third line of defense, supporting the second line of defense, we are creating a continuous assurance function, and DORA describes us this kind of methodology. Here, in DORA, it says we should have preventive controls, detective controls, and corrective controls. As all we know, it is not describing any framework or referencing any framework, but we can use these frameworks. We already have understanding with this. For example, ISO 31001 risk management framework. I love it a lot, and I have to show. I took these tenets from ISO 31000 because it provides these principles how to create a proper risk management approach. Some of my friends telling me that, okay, DORA is describing ICT risk management, not enterprise risk management, but the core is the same. If you know the proper principles of a strong risk management approach, you can also implement these principles for the ICT risk management. The concept is always the same, but the technical controls you should apply will change. And so you can go for the NIST risk management framework or NIST information risk management framework. In this framework, you can see, or NIST cybersecurity framework or CIS version 8, you can find the controls to use in this ICT risk management approach. COSO Enterprise Risk Management Framework is another well-known framework we can also use in our preparations, but COVID is my best. COVID is an umbrella framework, helps us to understand all the components of a proper information and technology governance system. Maybe some of you are familiar with it. There are 7 components. First, start with processes, people, skill and components, technology, culture, organizational structures. And when you create a mapping with using all these components, you will see there will be no gap in any part of the DORA, because when you take a look at COBIT's people component, it provides what kind of skills you should have in your organization to create a proper risk management or security environment, or what kind of frameworks you should use in your organization. COBIT helps you to find it. Or what kind of business processes you should create. COBIT also defines for us to see. Or what kind of technology maturity levels we should apply. Also, you can find with using COVID and these frameworks. And I am now wrapping up. Maybe I spoke too a lot. Now I want what kind of questions I will be faced with. By aligning risk management practices with DORA's robust framework, we not only safeguard digital assets but also build a foundation of trust and resilience that empowers the crypto ecosystem to thrive in an increasingly regulated and dynamic environment. And this is my presentation. Here is ending. The topic is tough. DORA is new, but as risk and technology experts, we all understand the concept and the mindset of DORA, and we have enough experience to satisfy the requirements. Just for this kind of new sectors, for crypto ecosystems, we should be careful about different technologies, different risks. So thank you for listening my presentation. If you have questions, I am ready to answer as I can do.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gökhan. We do have a lot of questions. So I'm going to start with actually the last one for a reason, because it goes all the way to the beginning of the presentation. So from Maria, she's asking to come back to the first survey question. How to come to the how we can gain experience with crypto without possible and potential person and organization financial reputation and damage and loss. So basically how to get the experience with lowest risk, let's put it that way. Go ahead.
May I explain my experience? I always try to stick to global organization like Cloud Security Alliance, like ISACA, like IAA, like ISACA. This kind of organizations now creating this technology, constantly changing technologies are also new for them, and they are trying to increase their capacity, and they are creating some working group. For example, 3 years before I applied to Cloud Security Alliance blockchain security group, and they accepted me. And 3 years before, I have no idea about the security controls for blockchain. And after starting to working with the people from all over the world, I increased my understanding. And nowadays we are a few months, in this month, I guess they will announcing a global framework created by 5 persons, including me, about blockchain security governance framework. First, please try it. Stick to international organizations and try to take part in this organization. Second, try to enforce yourself by reading, not writing. It's another thing, because if you create a content, the thing you learned from static context become active, and it helps you to increase your understanding. Third, there are some local blockchain crypto communities. For example, in Turkey, I am part of some of these communities, and I try to attend these communities. At the first, it was ridiculous. It was very interesting for me. The environment was very interesting, because in my environment, the conference people are very serious, but in crypto sector, people are a little bit crazy. I try to understand their jargon, their speaking style, because they are using different kind of terms. With the help of their with the help of engaging with this kind of communities, I increase my understanding about the terms. This helped me a lot. And fourth, please also ask people like me, like other people, become connected and ask them about help in these issues, because I always use LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and meet with people who are also looking for this kind of capabilities. And after a while, you start to hang around with them and increase your understanding. This is my strategy. I hope it helps you.
Yep, it does. And I wanted to add that ISACA also has a fundamental training for blockchain. I
Yeah.
posted the link in the answer to the question. I'm going to move forward knowing that we have a limited timing. We do have multiple questions. One is, again, I'm going from like the beginning of the presentation till the end. The presentation highlights that the UK has the largest share of crypto activity, followed by the Netherlands and others. Do you know on what portion is attributed to criminal or illicit use?
No. I mean,
Okay.
yes, there should be some, how can I explain? There should be some maybe numbers, but I haven't focused on it. So, but okay, I opened the slide. You can check the report from this QR code and you can check by yourself. There are some chain analysis report showing this kind of numbers.
Yep, let me scan the QR and I'll send it offline. But meanwhile, there was a continuation for that question. How risk management strategies in crypto industry address these challenges? Basically, he's talking still about criminal or illicit use.
It's good.
And the other part, or is the crypto industry not yet mature enough, like the banks, to detect fraud, for example? So
Okay.
it's two questions. Yeah, go ahead,
Okay,
please.
it's a good question. I love the question. Thank you for the question. Because 3 years before is my first experience as a director of enterprise risk management in the crypto sector. I have no experience. I have no knowledge about this sector, but this sector needs your expertise. I mean, these guys know how to create money, earn money, but there is a problem of making in a corporate way. So they need risk management, Web2 risk management experience. It is totally the same. As all we know, what does assurance experts do? First, we analyze the current situations. We read the documentation, sector reports, and when I first start my position, I read a lot, make conversation with technology experts, software developers, and after a while, I shocked because the problems are the same. The problems are the same, but these people has little understanding about risk management, security, and audit. So I thought I am very lucky because I have already this knowledge. So I applied in my company in previous time. I applied COVID, NIST cybersecurity framework, COSA internal control framework, and ISO 31001 to create a proper approach for crypto ecosystem, crypto companies risk management. I in my department there were 20 persons were reporting to me and 5 managers. Fraud prevention, KYC, AML, compliance, cyber security governance, risk management, and internal control departments. I created this whole team by myself. And even, for example, at the beginning, the cyber governance team was not under my control, but I told my management, senior management, that okay, there are some guys operating or managing cybersecurity operations, but I am not sure if this company cybersecurity teams operating according to high level business targets, objectives. So I created a cyber governance team to monitor this kind of approaches. This was new. The company was like a left for me. Yes, they are for the risk management understanding. This ecosystem is not maybe mature, but they need to improve their understanding because there are legislations in Europe, in USA, in Turkey. We also accepted some crypto legislations enforcing risk management and cyber security. So for the risk experts, for the cyber security internal audit experts, it seems risky, but no, you have the information, experience, and knowledge they are looking for. So they will pay you for this, and you will improve your understanding with putting yourself in a constant changing technology environment.
Yeah, Gokhan, sorry that I will have to interrupt you, but we only have a couple of minutes, and I
Sorry.
have a couple of very good. No, it's my apologies, just the time. I have a really couple of good questions. One says that DORA focuses on ICT resilience, which is true. I mean, DORA was coming about that, but does not explicitly address crypto-specific risks, such as custody challenges of private
Yes,
keys
that's true. That's
or
true.
the unique vulnerabilities of decentralized platforms. So the question is, how can these gaps be bridged? And do you believe additional crypto-specific regulations are necessary to complement DORA?
Yes. I mean, as you remember, I explained there is, let me show you. In Europe, there are a few other, there should I put here? Yes. No, where is it? Where was it?
I see Mikar mentioned at some point. So
Yes, I mentioned about Mika.
I think one
Yes, here. Sorry,
here.
here.
Yeah,
There are a
yeah,
few. Not. There are other kind of legislation. Mika also defines a security context, risk context, but it is not how can I explain detailed like DORA. There are also AML and KYC related legislations. I guess 1 month before, Europe also EU also declared a travel rule legislation. It also defines proper interactions in crypto sector, and there are some other legislations uh, affecting or touching crypto sector.
yep. We do have another two questions. One is, what business and processes or what financial services does the banking sector provide in the top four countries? And what kind of digital assets slash service? I think this is related to the chain analysis report. And the question was like the
Can you
top
repeat
four.
again? Can you repeat
Yeah,
again?
if you get the slide, I'll tell you. It says what business processes or what financial services does the banking sector provide in the top four countries? I think she's referring to, if I'm not mistaken, to the slide with the chain analysis report.
Uh,
The very very beginning, the one with the different. Yeah, this
this
one.
one.
Yeah. So the question was about like United Kingdom, Germany, France, and Netherlands, which is the top four countries. What kind of just assets and services? I assume it's just cryptocurrency here. It doesn't matter if it's banking or exchanges, but you will be the expert.
I will not able to provide this
Yeah.
information for now, but in reporting last year, the Bitcoin and crypto assets, how can I explain, uh, were much more popular than other kind of regular assets. I can tell
Oh,
this easily. It's much
okay.
more.
I will tell you something. We're already over time, but I want to take the opportunity to answer one question that was really interesting. Um, well, you got the thanks for the presentation and a great see you again. In terms of DORA, what challenges do you foresee for internal audit functions who are looking to provide robust assurance? I think we can take that one and close with it.
Okay, repeat again. What kind
Uh,
of?
what kind of what challenges do you foresee for internal audit functions who are looking to provide robust assurance
Okay,
related to DORA, of course?
it DORA says that you should. It's my understanding. You should have internal audit. Sorry, information technology audit capabilities and technical side, not just governance side. This could be a challenging for regular internal auditors because it wants us to make technical tests in cybersecurity, infrastructure, processes, systems. Even, I guess, it's my understanding, we should also apply some not just information technology general control tests. We should also apply some application tests. So we should improve our understanding and capacity. So it will be a challenge for my understanding. By the way, and third party risk management is mainly emphasized in this DORA legislation. This can be also another challenging issue for us, because there are lots of cloud services, and cloud environments is another complicated technology area.
Yep. Thank you so much. I would love if you can put your last slide, because it has your contact details. I think if anyone connect with Gökhan is very social and would love to have your links. I would like to thank Gökhan on your behalf. Thank you so much for a great presentation. You can see in the chat a lot of thank yous. Thank you from
Thank you.
on behalf of ISACA Netherlands, and thanks for our audience. We wish you a great evening and hope to see you in the next webinar.
Thank you. Have a great week ahead.
Thank you.